The sun had arrived and a quick check on Apple weather told me it was here to stay. Being the end of February, this could only mean the arrival of Plaice. I headed over to XC Weather to check the wind, and a period of relatively settled weather was on the cards. Nice calm winds, which would mean the sea should be nice and clear for a Saturday session. With 5 hours sleep, I was eager as ever to get out and target these orange spotted trophies. Sit back, relax, and welcome to another episode of Jake Davison Productions. Right, well, good morning. You're back with me, Jake Davison. We're out at Eastbourne seafront today, and today we are plaice fishing. Now, I'm just got some worms which are defrosting. They're in the sun over there, so we need to wait till they get a little bit softer to use them properly, but we managed to get one a little bit defrosted in the hand. So that's been sent out, and now I'm just waiting for the bluey and squid to defrost that little bit, and we're going to try on one of the rods just to try and see if we can get a form back ray. Unlikely, as they do like to come out in the evening, as we've seen, but while we're here, and they have been coming out recently, I thought we'd give it a go. And then if the plaice fishing picks up later, we'll switch both rigs over to plaice rigs, and we'll see if we can get some more plaice. But primarily today, we are after plaice. We've only got a limited amount of worms. I think we've got 20 worms. Didn't manage to get out the other night. As you can see this morning, I was getting into my other half's car. She dropped me off at the end of the road. So it was a bit of a tricky getting in this morning, but we did manage it. Beautiful morning. Not a cloud in the sky. I'd love to be out on the kayak, to be honest, but due to car issues still and waiting for a part from America, we've still got a few weeks until we can really get into that game. So having to just sit tight at the moment, fish on the beach and do what we can. But look, we're out. The weather is stunning. You would have seen from the intro that beautiful sunrise we've just experienced, and I'm looking forward to giving it a go today. So you're along for the adventure. Please subscribe to the channel. You shouldn't be disappointed. Comment on the videos and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy. So here goes, fishing for plaice. So the rod on lugs just had a nice pull down, and it wasn't such an aggressive bite, it was just a little nod, which suggests to me it might just be a plaice. I doubt it'll do it on camera, because it never does. Always the way. I wish my eyes had a little camera in them. I suppose one day that will probably be the case. Yeah, a couple of plaice would be nice. Just want that to buckle over. But if it was a few bites, that's good. It means they're there. So we're about 45 minutes in. I've just fired out 2 fresh worms. They're on a size 2 hook, and we're using whites and yellow beads today. I'll try and tag the video below of the rig that we're using. It's just a run through of the whole rig. Little split shot on the snood to keep it low on the floor. I would usually have a rolling weight when I'm plaice fishing if there's no other anglers around, because what that'll do is it'll roll along the seabed. Plaice are predatory fish and they will go for it. But there's someone setting up just to the back of me, so there's so many anglers out today. I'll have to use gripper weights and keep it down. There's a lot of anglers out today. It's a Saturday, which is not normally the day I like to pick fishing. For that very reason, I like to be on my own a little bit, but it's everyone's beach, it's not just mine. So we're just going to have to make do today, and we shall see. But yeah, so size 2 hooks, very small hooks, lots of beads, and on the other one we've got a really long pennel rig on a squid, just to see if we can pick up something a little bit different. Just see if there's a ray out there. But lovely morning to be out. So I don't know if you heard me earlier saying I didn't have that many worms. What I like to do when I've not got that many is I actually quite like to lay them out like that. That way it just means I know exactly what I've got and I can try and make them last as long as I can. So even that means using a third of a worm each time, just means you can try and extend the session as much as possible. What we're going to do is we're going to bring in that squid braid on that pennel, and I'm just going to transfer it over to a very small piece of bluey. That's no bigger than my forefinger, as you can see there, and just see if we can pull out a ray. There's been a few coming out in the last few weeks, so they've probably, I think they've gone now, but there might be a chance of one or two. So we're going to get that little small bluey bit and just see, even if there's some real small ones out there, just see if they'll pick it up, because a whole squid's quite a big bait for a fish to take. So we're going to change over to a small bit of bluey. Right, so we're about 2 hours now off of high tide. We've probably been fishing for about 2 hours and a little bit. We haven't actually had anything as of yet. We've had one bite which didn't really materialise. We've got a slightly bigger strip of bluey now on one of the rods, and we're sticking with lugworm on the other, trying for a Plaice. I know a few people have caught some down that end, which was my preferable spot today, but it was a little bit busy and I couldn't really get here any earlier than I did because I got dropped off and walked the rest of the way. So just waiting now until it gets up to height, and then I think probably on the turn, an hour before and an hour after, I think possibly the fish may turn on, but time will tell. We can only give it a go, can't we? We just need them to play ball. Right, so the bluey has come off the smaller rod. We've got another 2 clip down with slightly different colour beads. There's quite a few Plaice coming up now along the far end, so they're here and I need to get on. Right, so just winding in, didn't even see this bite. We have got an absolute beautiful Plaice. Probably, I don't know, looking at about 45 centimetres there. Look at that. Absolute stunner of a fish. Beautiful. Nice size Plaice. That's probably one of my bigger Plaices that was just caught on lugworm, and actually just a strip of squid with a bit of lug. There we go. Beautiful fish. That's going to go home to the table. What a lovely, lovely fish. Beautiful colours on them. Look at that. Stunning. Let's get it back out there. So that's all it's on. Just a little bit of old. That's all I had today, unfortunately. There's a little bit of frozen lug, and it's tipped with a little bit of squid and a load of beads. Real simple rig. 2 clip down, and it's caught us that nice, beautiful Plaice. Lovely fish. Feels a bit heavier. I think it just dropped off. it was something. We got Plaice number 2. It's only a little one, only a small one, probably about 28 centimetres, something like that. So that's 2 Plaice we've got. We'll unhook that one and get that one back. But yeah, pretty. Quite a deep hook, but we just use the gills, double up, let's see if she goes. Right, so we've just had those 2 Plaice, and the hooks, because they're size 2, they're very thin, they've all bent around. So we're going to bring out our 3 hook clip down with a load of bling, just to see if it works. We saw this in the video that I had the dogfish. This rig's already been starred, it's had its moment, but we're going to give it a go, just some small little worms. See if we can get 1 or 2 more. But at least we've got one for the table and one for a bit of sport. So happy days. So just finished setting up the next rod we're going to send out, and that there is what we're sending out. Finished setup, just a bit of old lug because I've not got any fresh, as I said, and just tipped with fresh squid. That fresh squid, I think, probably brought that other one to those few to bite. So nice, quite decent sized baits, but there's big Plaice out there. So I'd rather wait and get a 40 centimetre than a couple of 20s, really. So we're going to get this one sent out there, and we'll see if we can get another one, hopefully. Well, I didn't bring the waders because they were more space, and if I was going to walk home they wouldn't be very comfortable, but this is why I hate fishing without any waders on. Oh, no water come out, but very wet. You can just see the sheer amount of anglers down there. Every beach has got them on. I'm lucky there's only 4 rods on this beach, two people. Just drying out my socks and my boots and waiting for a few more knocks. I've seen a couple of bites today, but haven't needed to strike into them. I just pulled them in and they were there. Beautiful day for it, perfect for Plaice. Nice sunny, flat weather, pretty clear water, and I'm sure if I had fresher lugworm or rag, I probably would have caught more than double than what I've caught today. But I'm happy with what we've had. We've had a lovely, 30 odd centimetre Plaice. I'll measure that when I get home, and another little one as well. So beautiful day to be out. Right, Luke's going to measure it for me. Let's have a little look.
What we got?
What we got?
Yeah, you got 40, mate.
40, that's all right.
That. Lovely fish.
Nice one. Happy days.
Got it on YouTube, mate?
That's where it's going. There you go. Happy days. So my other half's come down and brought the dog. Beautiful day. Got about another 10 minutes and I'm going to slowly pack up, but 2 Plaice and a nice 40 centimetre one as well, so lovely. Right, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. 2 Plaice, 1 nice 40 centimetre Plaice, and speaking to a few anglers, it could be the biggest one of the day so far, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we've got a nice bit of tea there for the air fryer and a bit of flour. Beautiful. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell, that will tell you when more videos are on their way. And there's a little preview of me and Carper Blue's new trailer for our competition series on the kayaks coming up. Thank you very much and see you later.
Jake, the dog's doing poo.